Well, any day's a good day when you get to go fishing, right? Today I'm doing just that. I'm gonna see if I can't find the walleyes today. I assume with the water temps at 70 degrees, they're starting to head into their early summer patterns. And what I'm gonna do, what my plan is right now, that can always change, but I'm gonna go graph around in kind of the deeper shelf water where the runners shine on this lake. I'm fishing at one of my favorite lakes in the Duluth, Minnesota area. And we're gonna take a look at down imaging and sonar and see if we can't get pods of fish. I might also use my side imaging too, depending on how that works and if it reads well. But right now I'm gonna start with my down imaging and sonar, and depending on how the fish look on there, I'm either gonna throw a slip bobber if they're potted up a little bit more than spread out. That's when I'm probably gonna throw the slip bobber. But if they're spread apart a little bit and kind of in different pods, then I'm probably gonna drag a jig. Let's go see if we can't find some, eh? I just got to my first spot, and I'm gonna drive really slowly with a big motor and be ready to deploy the trolling motor at any time when I see fish. I'm gonna go real slow, slow enough to get a good graph and see if we can't find a few pods. I think I just found a fish. I'm actually gonna just throw my plastic down there. A Callan's plastic that kind of resembles a shiner, and that's what these fish are up here eating right now. So I'm gonna drop it, see if we can't get them. We are on with our first fish, and he just got off. Okay, well, that means one thing. I can spot lock here. You can try it for a little bit. We are on, and this feels like a good fish. Hopefully it's a walleye. It is. That's a good sign. Nice, man. Okay, that's perfect. That's exactly the program I was hoping to run today. He crushed that Callan's plastic. Beautiful walleye. And what I was doing there is I was looking at down imaging and sonar, as I was saying earlier, and I saw a little hump with a pocket of fish on it. So I spot locked the trolling motor. We're gonna see if we can't catch a few more. Let that guy go. Cool. So these Callan jerk minnows are really effective when you're kind of sharp shooting walleyes. My two favorite colors, the albino shad and the Arkansas shad. I'm fishing where there's shiner run going on right now, and these resemble that real well, and that walleye liked it. When I'm using these two, I'm using them with a Northland flathead, about 1/4 ounce jig, and I like it because I could probably catch a lot more on just a bobber rig, but I feel like I'm kind of picking out the bigger and more aggressive fish, and I'm not really fishing to keep today anyway, so I'm trying to pick out those bigger ones. Oh, fudge. There's a good one. Perfect. I switched up to the old reliable jig and leech, and he choked it. So that's a good sign. We actually came to a new spot here. Nice little rocky point, so I'm gonna keep fishing it. Beauty. Just kind of pitching it out there, giving it a couple twitches like that. Typically you'll feel a little weight. We'll just grab it, start swimming with it. If I catch one more doing this, I might go to the slip bobber because they're kind of sitting right tight to this point. There's another walleye. Oh, not quite a boat flipper. Choked that jig. Choked it. Beauty. So I'm just pitching it kind of into the shallow part of the rock pile and retrieving it back pretty slowly. And he liked it. Sweet. All right, guys, as you saw, I got 1 on the plastic and 2 on the jig and leech. And it's kind of at the end of the night here, which typically is the best time on this lake, is a reservoir. And they kind of come up, push up shallow, it seems, for that last 45 to an hour of the day. So I'm gonna spot I really like here. I've done well here in the past. I'm just gonna be throwing a slip bobber. Let's see if we can't connect with a few. It's a nice guy. She's a beauty. We're fishing slip bobbers right now with leeches. I'm gonna let this girl go and we're gonna catch more hopefully. Hear that drag?
Good sats, we like that.
Well guys, I think that's gonna be it for tonight. To summarize the night, I tried a few different spots and honestly, I just picked a few off each. It definitely wasn't hot and heavy, but it was still fun to get half a dozen or so walleyes. I picked them up on plastics, I picked them up on jigs and leeches, and I picked them up on bobbers as well. But anyways, thanks for tuning in for this episode and we'll see you next time.